This year we're going to have a CEO Experience February 8th at the Effingham Performance Center, and we're going to have 3 speakers and then a 4th. We're going to have Chris Cook, Jack Schultz, Cheryl Mitchell, and Lewis House. The day's going to start around 11:30 to 12:45. That's when you can register if you haven't already pre-registered. And kind of while that's going on, Jamie Stang's going to be creating a painting if you want to get there a little early and watch that.
Yeah. So we're really proud to have such an inspiring speaker, Chris Cook, who is going to be sharing his message with us on Wednesday, February 8th. Despite him being born without any limbs, his family never dwelled on his disability. They still treated him as a normal child. And he learned at a very early age that he wasn't going to be pitied or have a lot of sympathy about his disability. So we're going to learn a little bit about him through this video.
Chris Cook has devoted his life to inspiring people of all abilities as well as pursuing his own athletic endeavors. Chris was born in 1979 without arms or legs, but that never slowed him down. As a youth, he played soccer, baseball, golf, and snowboarded. He was a part of the 1988 Calgary Winter Olympics, performing with the Nakiska kids ski team during the games. If Cook wasn't playing sports, he found other ways to be involved. He's helped coach a number of community teams, including hockey, baseball, and volleyball, as well as filling the roles of statistician and announcer for various teams. Chris Cook has always been an ambassador at large for CHAMP, the War Amps Child Amputee Program. As a motivational speaker, he encourages child amputees to pursue athletics and sport or whatever endeavors they aspire to. Cook has participated in 6 documentaries produced by the War Amps, which were broadcast across the country, showing his persistence, determination, and will to succeed. He has also been seen on a short film clip on Oprah Winfrey's Super Soul Sunday program. Chris states, if a guy like me missing arms and legs can do it, anybody can do it. He continues to share that message and his story on his Chris Cook If I Can website and through social media. Currently, Chris farms in Nanton in southern Saskatchewan and is still in high demand across North America as a motivational speaker.
So as you guys can see, Chris is a pretty inspirational guy, and he's going to talk about growing yourself, which is one of the 3 parts of our themes: growing yourself, your business, and your community. Following Chris, we are going to have Jack Schultz speak about growing your community.
Yeah, so Jack's going to talk about kind of what he's done for Effingham to help it grow, and what about a community helps it become so successful like Effingham is. And also we're going to have Cheryl Mitchell talk about CEO and what she does. So her main job for CEO or for the Midland Institute is she goes out to communities and she sells the idea of CEO. She tells them what it's about, what it's going to do for them, and why it's valuable. And so far, it's been very successful. It's growing all across the United States, and I think it's going to be a very interesting talk, and one very well worth hearing.
So after Cheryl Mitchell, we're going to have Lewis House. He is a New York Times best-selling author of The School of Greatness, and he has many more accomplishments. He has a top 100 podcast called The School of Greatness as well. Right now he's kind of a life coach, a virtual life coach.
Hey guys, my name is Lewis House. I'm a New York Times best-selling author, and I'm a speaker at the Effingham County CEO Experience. And I wanted to answer the question about what does growth mean for me, for my life, my business, and my community. And for me, if I'm not growing, then I'm slowly dying. And so I'm in a constant state of growth. I'm in a constant state of discovery of what's possible to achieve something new. If I stay the same and I don't learn anything new, then it's going to be hard for me to achieve my dreams in the future. It's going to be hard for me to grow my business. It's going to be hard for me to develop myself and my relationships. And it's going to be hard for me to impact my community in a powerful way. So that's what growth means to me. And if you're interested in learning more about this type of growth and this type of experience, then learn more at the Effingham County CEO Experience. Make sure to sign up. I'll be there speaking, and I'm excited to connect with you and learn more about where you're at and where you want to be. So sign up right now, and I'll see you guys there.
As you can see from the video, Lewis has a lot of accomplishments. So following his presentation, there will be a taste of Effingham County, where there's going to be 5 local restaurants who bring appetizers, and during that there's going to be a networking hour for anyone to talk or meet new people.
We're also going to have an alumni trade show. So just like 4 or 5 students from the past who have continued their business from CEO or have started a new one since CEO are going to have booths set up there to kind of like show that CEO really does work and that it's impacting all of our futures.
We selected them based off of our topics: growing yourself, your business, and your community. Chris Cook, when we heard about him, we thought he would be a really great speaker for our event because of his agricultural background, and I think everything he does is just really relatable. He's overcome a lot of diversity, and he's still such a positive guy, so we definitely thought, especially in this area, that he would be a good speaker. Lewis Howes, Mrs. Teichmiller's daughter, referred him to us, and when we saw how famous he was, how successful he was, we thought he was really inspirational, so we decided to have him speak. He's been really great to work with so far, so we're really excited to have him.
And then Jack Schultz and Sharon Mitchell. Sharon Mitchell works for the Midland Institute, so we thought, as far as speaking for CEO, should be a very good pick for that. Jack Schultz was kind of an obvious pick for us for growing your community because he came and talked to us as a class, and we were just blown away with the stories he told us, and everything from getting the interstate to cut through Effingham, and you know, talking about Effingham was kind of on the contender list for colleges like EIU and Lakeland, and he kind of told us, I can't even name everything he told us, but we were just blown away with that, and we thought that if anyone was going to talk about growing your community, we'd have him, no doubt about it.
Especially with him just winning Philanthropist of the Year, so he's definitely a great role model for Effingham County. I would definitely say communication. It's hard to work with 41 other students, but when the communication's well, everything tends to run smoothly.
As long as we're all on the same page, it seems to be a lot easier, but it can get frustrating if, like, say one committee, like the marketing committee, isn't up to speed on what the speaker committee is doing, so we have to really make sure that we're communicating with everyone and all staying on the same page. I think our ticket sales, just like meeting our goal, like we'll set like weekly goals and just like meeting those and like watching it happen, like watching the numbers like roll in.
And we actually extended our deadline to accommodate ticket sales and to make sure people get a good deal. So the early bird discount has been extended to January 3rd or 23rd, so I would definitely recommend that people take advantage of that.
I know for myself, one of the rewards was seeing Lewis Howes talk about the CEO experience in this video. We all thought that was just cool that he was talking about Effingham and our event and the fact we're having it. We love that.
From 11:30 until?
Yeah, 11:30 until 12:45. Pre-registration, right now there's an early bird discount going on. So it's going to be $25 for a student and $60 for an adult, and that ends on January 23rd.
And then it'll go up $10, and you can register up until the day of the event.
The website you register at, I'm pretty sure it's included in your packet, but I can give it to you if you want it again. It's effinghamceo.com/CEO Experience, and I can repeat that for anyone.
Donovan, what have you learned about yourself from being a part of CEO?
Well, I learned that I learned my strengths, but also my weaknesses. I learned that I'm pretty good at networking, like just getting involved with other people, making relationships, especially with my personal business. I've had to reach out to different businesses and ask their input. So I've learned, like I said, my weaknesses and my strengths, and I definitely know what I need to work on now for the future. That's pretty much why I joined this program, is to invest in my future, and I believe CEO is the right thing for me. So,
have you identified what business you're pursuing?
Yes, My business is called Buckhammer Targets. It's actually a advertisement and marketing tool for businesses around the area. It's kind of like businesses can hand it out to their customers, or it can be like a promotional prize. They can put their logo on a target, and especially during hunting season and stuff like that, they can use it to sight in their bow or their rifle or stuff like that. So I thought it was pretty unique, and it's in my interest, so it's really easy to get involved with something that you like.
So you can be right on target by talking with Donovan about this.
Yeah.
What do you think, how's CEO going to benefit you once you're even past high school?
Oh, like networking, like that's a very big thing. Like you've heard many of us talk about it. It's like the biggest tool you can have. We always talk about connecting the dots and making connections, because the more people you know, the more successful you'll be, because you always have that. If you don't know something, you can just reach out and be like, hey, how you doing? Like we talked the other day, and just ask them a quick question, especially in their like experience area.
So people can, in the experience, get a flavor of what you do on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have great speakers every single day. My favorite one, just Donnie Wilson. He was in charge of cleaning the BP oil spill, and he worked in Russia, and his business grew throughout 100 countries, and that's crazy to think about. Like he came to our class and talked to us. He took time out of his day to talk to us. So that's just incredible for me. Like I would never get that opportunity in regular school necessarily, so it's just like, I don't know why I would not be involved in this. So.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah, no problem.
It's Donovan Hammer. I'm Greg Sapp.